What is up, guys? Welcome to a brand new Unranked to Diamond episode. Today we are hopefully going to be playing some Lee Sin. So we got jungle. Every single time we get jungle and I'm about to pick Lee Sin, it's taken away from me. So hopefully this time they don't nick it and we'll be able to do it. So yeah, a lot these guys have like recognized me and I'm not really sure what's going on at the moment, but it doesn't really matter too much. And yeah, so I want to play Lee Sin. There are two builds at the moment that are really going around the kind of new-ish, I guess. So I was talking to Gripex this weekend. I was at League Fest, and there's like a full AD, really heavy AD build. There's also a tanky build that, like, I think Rush in Korea was doing this for a while. So basically, I want to try one of these out. I'm not sure which one I'm going to go at the moment, but yeah, I'm not sure which one I'm going to go at the moment. I am going to go for Thunderlords though, just for damage. And yeah, hopefully this works out. This should be pretty good. I'm just going to say this is my Fire Games channel. And yeah, so I'm not sure which one it is going to go. Basically, the tanky one is... Actually, I should probably explain this in game, right? When people have skipped it and stuff. But yeah, it should be good, hopefully. Azir is like very strange at the moment because he's actually pretty good late game, but he's really bad early. So if I can camp him, that'd be pretty nice. Hecarim as well, like, it gets tanky, but he also does damage. So I might mirror him because we have a Jax and stuff. We don't really have a tank at the moment. This guy is so cute. Because we don't have a tank at the moment. And they have like Olaf and Hecarim kind of diving in. Depends what support we get though, because if we have a support like a Braum, for example, I might be able to get away with going more damage. This is so the way Gripex was explaining it before, it was like just go like full damage. You kind of actually like you stay relevant throughout mid and late game with how much damage you do. That's like the idea, I guess. But let's have a look. So mid lane, I think Vel'Koz is a better version of Azir right now, like just personal preference. I think Jax should. Jax is like okay against Darius, but I think Darius should kind of dick on him early. But I'm not 100% sure about that actually, because Jax will eventually outscale him for sure. Thresh, Ezreal against Karma Kane. So Karma Kane is really heavy poke. It's like insane poke. And if they like dodge the poke and stuff, and Ezreal can hit some Qs, then it'll be okay. Like Thresh hooks and stuff will be fine. But I hate playing against Karma and Caitlyn. That lane is so horrible, honestly. At least in Hecarim, I think Hecarim should probably beat me, to be honest. Like, I just think that's probably how it should go. Hopefully it doesn't go that way, but I think that's probably how it should go. My hair, I have this bit here, right, which is sticking right up. I don't know what's going on. Every time I put it back down, oh no, it stayed down this time. Every time I put it down, it just ping back up, and I wouldn't really know what to do, but... Okay, he's got the new Ezreal skin, that's good. I want the new Thresh skin as well, nice. They are pre-made though. Okay, so it's a 3-man pre-made. I don't know if my team's pre-made or not. I'm pretty sure the Ezreal isn't pre-made with anyone else because they've all been talking to each other. It wouldn't, like, I couldn't tell anyway, but who is that? They're Karma, right? So their bot lane is pre-made and so is their jungler. So that probably means there's going to be loads of attention bot lane. I've two choices, right? Like, either I can, this is kind of my game plan. This is always what you should do on any single champion, especially junglers though, is just figure out what you want to do in the game before it starts. I've got two choices. I either go bot lane and try and counter gank and we try and turn stuff around, or we ignore bot lane and we just go for the top and mid lane, because in theory Hecarim puts his attention bot lane, we avoid Hecarim, there can be no counter ganks or anything, and we go top and we camp top and mid. Camping top would be a good idea because if I put Jax ahead, I think it's going to beat the Darius quite hard, but mid lane is quite hard because he can just like dash away. Not too sure, to be honest. It really comes down to like, I guess, who's pushing. I assume actually Darius is going to push. That would probably make top quite easy. But then again, like Thresh Lantern and Ezreal's quite safe. He outputs a decent amount of damage. So going for that would be pretty decent. The thing is, like, if I camp bot lane though, they're going to cry to like their jungler because they're already obviously on comms and stuff. And they'll be like, yo, we're getting camped, come and help. So if I go bot lane and I camp them first, then Hecarim is going to come down and camp them after. So I don't actually know if that's a good thing. Like, I don't know if ganking bot and getting them like angry so that Hecarim camps as well is actually a good thing in this game or not. I mean, it might be, like, if we get far enough ahead, I guess, but still, I'm not entirely sure. So I could actually invade this guy. Actually, I'm not going to, you know. No, I'm not going to do it. So I was going to invade, but the thing is, like, their bot lane is going to move super, super fast because they're, like, obviously pre-made. Like, if they weren't pre-made, I'd probably invade. Lee Sin's really good at it. But, like, I'm just taking the piss with this guy. The bot lane are going to move really fast, so it's going to like turn into 1v3 really, really quickly. They're going to move much sooner than my guys are going to move, and this guy might actually be dead because he's not like, he doesn't know that everybody is here right now. Oh, he's going to have to flash. Come on, make him flash, make him flash, make him flash. Okay. I'm actually going to leave my Q here. Okay, well that works, I guess. Oh man, that was silly. That was a really good play by Thresh to flank around though. He could have come into his bush and just like hooked and stuff, but that worked obviously really well. Nice, okay. Let me get back here and hopefully we can go over and do this. Having these two, the sustain is really, really good. So in theory, my jungle clear just got so much better, which is really nice. But yeah, that's the reason I didn't want to invade. I don't know. We could have, I guess. I don't think I've actually said welcome to everybody else, but welcome to the game if you skipped. Sorry, we just like randomly talking the entire time. We're gonna be, so I was talking to Gripex and everything. I've been talking to Gripex at League Fest and stuff like that, and okay, they're actually gonna give me a smite list, so I'm just gonna take the smite list and use my smart blue, I guess. Very nice of them. Who knows? That doesn't happen very often. So I was talking to Gripex at League Fest, and I was like, what kind of like builds is everybody using and stuff, and he was talking about two different builds. So basically there is a tank. We're gonna see what we go. It's actually gonna depend very much on this game and how this game actually, like, how it goes. So we don't have a tank. That is one thing though, so we might be going the tanky build, but basically there's a tanky build which keeps you relevant the entire, oh, I itched my nose and I missed the W thing. There's a tanky build that keeps you relevant throughout the entire game, which is basically like Titanic Hydra, then into Warrior. Is it Warrior or Cinderhulk, sorry. With Sightstone, and then you go like kind of tanky. So the Titanic Hydra is like your damage part. You get the Tiamat before you get Cinderhulk or anything like that, so you kind of like stay relevant damage wise that way. And it's actually really, really good. Like, this is something high elo players have been using a lot because it keeps you tanky throughout the whole game, and it's super, super good. But I don't know if I already want to do that because there also is another build. Now, even though I was kind of messing with this guy when I said I'm going to try Korean builds, I believe both of these actually started with Rush in Korea at some point. Rush is known as the Lee Sin God, right? And I believe that both of these builds were originally started by him, and then people kind of stalked the builds off of him, I guess, is fair to say. I think, well, Gripex definitely got the damage build from that. So that's one thing at least. Okay, I'm going to go in here and just try and... I don't think he flashed the first time around, which is why I'm not going to go in there. But yeah, so the damage build though is going, you're playing very much like a Jhin. Like you pick very heavy AD, you pick loads of armor pen as well, and then you kind of do it that way. So it's like going for Warrior, then into Ghostblade. Like that spike is incredible. After that, you can go more tanky if you want to. A lot of people, including Gripex, he's like greedy bugger though. He'll go Duskblade afterwards as well. Okay, now I think this guy's probably going to come in here. I think he just warded that, I'm not sure. I think I might be able to do this just because I caught him first. I got the first like portion of damage onto him, so... yeah, I don't have a ward, unfortunately, to go and get this guy. I'm going to try and go and stalk him though and see if I can pick anything up. I don't think I'm really going to get him, if I'm honest. Like, he's probably recalling in here or under his tower or something. But I have my flash if this goes wrong. Darius could be here as well, I don't know. Nope, okay. Oh. Okay, he definitely did not expect that. We got that. We got his double buffs as well, which is really nice. This is good. This is worth the trek round. Nice. Yeah, so the other build, then afterwards you get the Warrior Ghostblade, you can either go into something like a Duskblade and you go more of my Mortius. Now that is like full ham. And you will die, but it's like playing an assassin Lee Sin. So if you catch people, like any kind of squishy, they 100% just get one shot, and it's absolutely ridiculous. So the damage on that build is crazy. So it depends what you really want to go for. Like, you can go for either, I guess. You can go for the... well, there's kind of three, I guess. You can go Warrior into Ghostblade, right? That is like crazy amounts of damage. It's very ham and you're very squishy, but if you pull it off, then it's really good. Then afterwards, you can go into your Dustblade, or you can just go full tank. So there's like two variations that side. Then you go in for the you can go for the Titanic. I'm gonna go damage this game, by the way, because I'm snowballing really hard at the moment. So we're just gonna go straight for the Tiamat. And unfortunately, we can't get this. This would have been really nice to get the upgraded Tracker's Knife, so we have more wards to jump around, because we don't actually have much there. But yeah, so this build is going to be going... Yeah, actually, I just made a mistake, because I was going to go for the damage build, right? And I just went automatically for the tanky build. So I guess, like, I could just turn this into a cross between both the builds. Really, I could just, like, keep the Tiamat in there. Whoa, okay. Tiamat in there, I guess. Oh, he doesn't know that Jax is right there. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Okay, nice, nice. Well played, boys. Doesn't look like it's going to matter. But this is actually like one of the best ways to snowball anyway, because Tiamat is so much damage. And it's really good clear as well. So you clear faster in the jungle and then you get after. This is why like I was kind of... I thought to myself, okay, snowball, I'm going to get Tiamat. Because that actually is one of the best snowball builds. Like you clear faster and then you can spend more time ganking, which is the idea. But yeah, normally, so this build will be the Tiamat into the Titanic Hydra, Sightstone as well. And then going into the Cinderhulk, or like, I guess you go Warrior, but this normally is going for that. So we actually got the Tower First Blood already, which is insane. Like, we got Tower First Blood 6 minutes into the game, and it's mid tower as well. That is absolutely ridiculous. This is why I love playing jungle though, because a lot of junglers, I guess, won't really do that maybe, even though they probably should. Like, they won't necessarily go for a play like that because they'll be like, well, it's really early, right? They'll just run off and farm their own jungle. It's like, no, just get tower damage, man. Tower damage is just how you win games. It's so good. Okay. Let's get this cleared for now, and then we are level 6, so I guess I could come around. Now I do know that there is... That was a very smart trade. He got his trade combo off and then he used it to jump away. I'm going to go around here though. I'm going to come in. So he's going to know, because I'm pretty sure it's warded. Okay, my Raptor thing he hasn't like triggered off yet, but... I don't want to sit it from Jax, because Jax is like... I actually don't want to go back down through the river. I know there's a ward basically here, I'm pretty sure. So I don't want to go back and... yeah, I really don't want to go and get the ward there to time out on my thingy. I'd rather not. I'd rather keep the Raptor so that I can gank like another lane, for example. Okay, I'm going to go get this guy's blue. I have a lot of gold at the moment, and I really should pick up some boosts. One thing I see a lot of junglers do is they don't pick up boosts ever, and it's like, look how slow I am. I just had to run from top to... But I should have probably based, if I'm honest, and spent gold. But yeah, I'm so slow, and I really want boosts to kind of like gank a lot, I guess. A lot of like junglers will get Sightstone now. This is kind of like the... Is Vel'Koz gonna come, or is he... What a bastard. I hate people who do this, like seriously. I hate people who make me wait while I'm like tanking all of this. That is the biggest pain in the ass, but okay. I actually don't have like anything right now really to come in. Like, I can try with this Vel'Koz for sure, but like I don't really have anything. Oh, I didn't block it. My bad. I didn't realize she was aiming that. I thought she was just standing still, but I couldn't see the line properly. I don't know if that was just the bush or if that was just me being dumb or what, but like, yeah, I couldn't see the line of the Caitlyn. By the time I realized, it was too late. I could have flashed in front of it, I guess. That would have been pretty cool, right? But what's the point? It's not helping me get kills. I'm just gonna get some tower damage. Now, I'm very aware that mid is missing and so is the jungler. We don't know where either of them are. And Karma, there's no way Karma is gonna stand here if someone else wasn't here. So this is why I'm not going aggressive right now. Even though we have the numbers advantage, I'm not going because I don't know where anyone else is. Here we go. He actually doesn't have ult though yet. Alright, that's not cool. I just almost died. If, who is it? Azir turns up, I'm so boned at this point. But, okay. I actually only need another 200 gold for my, 100 gold, my Titanic. I feel like that's such a big spike, but, yeah. I guess I'll get some trackers. I don't even know if you're supposed to get trackers in this build because normally you get sightstone, but I'm going to get trackers because I don't want to get sightstone. And what I'm going to do with this, so this is my own like variation of it, I guess. I think normally the way you go with this is like Tiamat, you get the sightstone, and then you go into like Titanic, then you finish into Cinderhulk and stuff like that. So you're like really relevant. But I would rather get the trackers here and just have the 2 wards than fill an item slot with a sightstone. At higher reload, sightstones are way more worth it, excuse me. Right now, in this elo, I don't think a sightstone is really necessary. It will be nice to help around everything and stuff, but it's more for vision control, that's why you actually buy it. And I don't feel like that's that much big of a deal, so I'm not going to bother. One thing I do need to get though soon is... I need to get dragons, sorry. Whoa, okay. Darius is mid. Normally you max your E second here for more damage. W though was recently increased the shield duration a bit more, so it might be a bit better, but he actually really did not need to like... I'm trying to kick him away here. I don't want to die. Okay, right. I had to jump out here and then try and flash over the wall. Nice, there we go. That was basically that basically went as good as it could. Like I don't think yeah, I don't think that could have gone much better than that, I don't think, honestly. It went really rough because I'm still pretty squishy. Like I look tanky because I have this what is it called? Jorum's Fist. So it looks like I'm tanky, but I'm really not. And Darius absolutely wrecked me. I just wanted to kick him away and then had to use my flash to get over the wall. That kind of secured it enough, I guess, for enough time. I'm just going to pick up this pink ward. I have this ward to jump over the wall still, if anyone comes for me. I'm probably going to go back and I think get this, then my Titanic Hydra. So this game is going pretty much as well as it could be, I think, at this point in the game. We're 4-0-4. This is, like, I used to play a lot of jungle, by the way, if you guys didn't know that already. Like, when I was climbing last season, I played mostly AD in jungle. I actually played a little bit of mid lane, but I only really played, like, Xerath in the mid lane, to be honest. So, what, like, some people right now will go warrior. This is what Grippets was saying, like, it really varies. Like, with any Lee Sin build, really, like, it's super, super varied. Some people will go... I'm going to get pink, though, actually. Some people will go for warrior here because it's, like, to snowball even more. The whole point of this build, really, is to go have the damage of the Titanic, though, and go more tanky afterwards, so you stay really relevant. Because Cinderhulk will make you get more health out of, like, every other item you buy, right? So you're actually going to become relevant in there. You can weave this in. You can, like, use autos and then use your Titanic, which is really nice. So it adds into kind of like a burst combo, I guess. Like, I'm pretty sure Azir is going bot lane here. But, yeah, this is why I really like this build. I think it's super, super good. What I'm probably going to do on my main channel is make a build video sometime this week with Grip and Fox, just talking about, like, all the variations you can go, because there are so many different things you can do with this. There are so many different tiny little ways that you can improve, I guess, on this build, or like tweak it and stuff like that. Okay, so this guy's basically screwed. I don't really want to ult him or anything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. Oh my god, he realized, like, right at the last second, I guess. So, while I'm feared, I want to... There we go. That worked out basically perfectly. Bollocks. Apart from that. What I wanted to do was, while I'm feared, I, like, queued up my ult, so that while I was feared, he couldn't hit me. Because, like, while I'm feared, I can't fight back, right? Like, I can't do any damage. So, if I can keep him... away from me. That was unfortunate, but he should get both these now, I think. Or maybe not, actually, I don't know. If he can... Yeah, if he's not near me, then he can't do any damage while I'm crowd controlled, right? That's basically the idea of that. That's why I kicked him away, because I was like, yeah, he can't hit me while I'm feared. That was a very long way of saying that, but I was watching the fight at the same time. I need to get better at talking and get my point across. Like, as stuff is happening at the same time. But yeah, I guess that's an unfortunate way to die for the first time. I actually played that well, I guess. Could have played better maybe, like the Karma. I could have noticed she was there and just like not gone near it, right? But oh damn, not quite close enough. But you see how I'm really, really tanky with this, and I do a lot of damage at the same time. It's really not a case of like you do nothing with this build. Later on, 100%, I'm not going to be as relevant as if I went like a full damage build. And this game, maybe I should have just gone the Ghost Bay kind of build because, you know, I had enough gold at the start to kind of snowball with for sure. But this build still does a lot of damage and it still gets you there, I think, anyway. It's just way more reliable. If this game goes super late, you know, I'm not going to become irrelevant. And we did need a tank this game, so I'm just being a team player, you know? Being a team player. Okay. Now we should try and get something done, though, I think. Like, they're all around here, and it would be really good to get... I maybe shouldn't have put that down, honestly, because we have wards here. And my ward was the only one in the bottom side there. I was going to try that, but I'm not going to anymore. I really want to get this Caitlyn off on the side, though. I had a second... As soon as I put the ward down, I was like, do I really want to dive this? And yeah, I had second thoughts. I actually don't have my ult, though, so I can't really do too much here. I can try a little bit, but... I feel like I can still do this. I don't know. Oh man, he actually went in for that. Whoa. Oh, whoa. What the hell was that? No, don't dunk me. He didn't auto me first. We actually didn't get any of the stacks on. Not that it matters. What in the world happened there? Seriously, that Azir wall like completely bugged me out. And I just like went up and up and up and up and up. I don't know what that was about. This was stupid though. Why would you do that? We're massively like overstepping, I think, and kind of like throwing the lead a lot here. Which is very stupid, but you know, I don't think we're gonna lose because of this. It's just like letting them back in and not a good idea. Okay, so what are we gonna build now? So we can go more damage if you wanted to. The idea of this build really is to go more tanky though. So I think my Mercury Treads will be good, and we could get Deadmans. Deadmans is a mix between, you know, tank and also damage. Probably gonna get a Oracles here and another pink ward. I just want to be making sure that we have a lot of utility for our team. At the same time, this is the whole point. We're supposed to be really useful, right? We're supposed to be the one engaging and staying relevant rather than just going in and one-shotting people. If you miss your Q on the on the other build, on the Ghost build, you're kind of useless. But really what we want to do now... Oh, this is risky. Okay, I'm on my way. Really what we want to do now is just group around objectives like this. Take the objectives, which is fine. Take the objective and then yeah, try and like actually fight. We can see I'm really tanky, so I can afford to tank this a little bit, but okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that though. I don't know. Dragon, don't kill me, thank you. This is just like a gigantic mess at the moment, but hopefully nice. Okay. Nice, okay. That actually worked out very well, but I didn't do that good of a job there. I wanted to go, my thought... Oh, wow, okay. Oh, no. My thought was okay, I can get behind the Karma and just kick her in and we can kill her really quickly. It kind of worked, but it didn't really because there was no immediate follow-up at that point. So I probably shouldn't have done it, I guess. But because I'm so tanky, I can get away with engaging like that, right? This is why you go this build, honestly. Okay, do we really want Rift Herald though? It's gonna despawn in like 20 seconds. I don't even know if we can take it. I think it's gonna despawn, honestly. But I don't think we can take it quick enough. Like, we don't have any damage, so there's no point in starting it. We'll just end up taking loads of free damage for basically nothing there. I'm pretty sure... Oh, rip. Yeah, and these guys are still around as well. It's not like it would have been free. Okay, thank you very much for that, Karma, you bastard. The Azir is on my bottom side, which is why I'm not being more aggressive here, because they could just sandwich me. I definitely don't want to be in the middle of that kind of sandwich. Okay, this is one problem as well. I don't have any magic resist at this point, so Azir really, really hurts, basically. But I can at least dissuade them, I guess, from taking the tower. Like, I'm tanky, but, you know, I don't really have a way of dealing with Azir yet. He is actually going to become a reasonable problem at some point. The thing is, we've done okay, but, like, we haven't really shut them down because we threw. They've got a lot of gold still, I guess, in the game, and they are a decent late game team, like Azir and Darius. Okay, Hecarim will eventually become useful. Same with Caitlyn, basically. So they're really far behind it now, but like as we're getting into the game, I think they're going to pick up a little bit. Like we're still going to do the same, right? We have Jax, we have Vel'Koz, Ezreal. Like these are all going to be pretty useful, which is nice. Still, I guess. I'm just watching for the Vel'Koz. He's like here, so. Oh, let me lantern. Thank you. I think we should have done that, honestly. I don't. Oh, okay. Vel'Koz is really low. I got you, buddy. You didn't need to barrier there. Don't you worry. I didn't realize the Vel'Koz had like no health. I saw them flanking and I was like, okay, this could be good. But apparently not. That's warded, my friend. That is 100% warded. There we go. Well, we got that at least. I don't even know if I want to go. Whoa, I didn't even know that was his ult there. What the hell was that? Karma is so annoying, dude. Okay, Baron is up. Once Jax gets his Blade the Ring King, it would actually be kind of easy for us to take it, I think. I am just a meat shield at this point. I probably should have gone like full damage Lee and just carried with that. But I think this is a more reliable way of like taking it seriously and actually winning a game. We're in a promo, so we need to be taking it seriously anyway. Don't think we can really get anything from that. Okay, so we're gonna sell our refillable, I think, now and get this. After this, what we'll probably get is some magic resist. So Banshee is actually pretty good against a team. I think it will block the Caitlyn ult, for example. It would block the slow. It would block a dunk, I guess, from Darius if he reset on me. It would block like some Azir poke maybe, but more just like the fear and crowd control and stuff. I am definitely going to go and help this guy. I think they're probably going to collapse on him, and I'd rather be here when they do, so that that doesn't happen. Or they don't die at least when it happens. Okay, that was good timing because I have nothing to do right now. Thank you, little crab. Thank you very much. Lee actually takes like ages to kill a crab because he doesn't have any kind of crowd control to reduce armor and magic resist of it. Jax is really pushing the limit right now. Like these guys are pre-made, so they could just like charge at him and kill him. Hopefully that doesn't happen. That would be pretty bad if it did. Jax needs to go and buy his book though. Like if we have a blade on Jax, we can actually pressure Baron and kill him. Okay, nice. I think I actually might have queued the frog there. The Gromp frog. I think I might queue the Gromp there, but like, because I kicked Hecarim behind, I don't really know. This is also good though, because I'm quite tanky, I can actually tank this thing. And yeah, we don't lose too much health from it, which is good. Like, it's kind of hard to take objectives on Lee when you're going full damage build, because you do just get absolutely shredded. Okay, there we go. Use your Q and smite together for an execute, which is nice. This is really risk. I want to go back and get my dead bands ideally here. What we should have done really, what I should have done there is like base. I'm gonna sell my Samaki, I think. Sorry, my W. We should have based, then got some like health and mana and used like gold. Like I have 1400 gold, right? It's quite a lot actually. And then gone for this tower. Right now, these guys haven't based for a little while, so we're all sitting on gold. And it makes it just a little bit harder because we're not really in position to dive, for example, right? And that Azir. Lucky Azir doesn't hurt yet. If Azir hurt, that would actually be kind of bad. What I'm going to do is I'm going to smite this. So that I can get rid of wards and stuff. Oh, they're actually going in. Oh my god, okay. kind of want to take this. Oh, we're not even in range of like the minions. I'm trying to get the minions in range here to take this tower. Nice, okay. I think this is probably game over now. They can't really get through our beefy front line. Oh, that's really bad though. If he resets now onto everyone, that could be super, super bad. Okay, I'm gonna go and kill this guy though. Nice. Okay. And meanwhile, Jax is just at the back line as well. So we played that pretty slow, but we played it quite well, I think. And it just helps with it. We're so tanky, like it doesn't even matter what we do, really. Oh, no! Nobody came with me. Fuck. Regret. Instant regret. As soon as I took that Q, I was like, bollocks. We dead. We dead, boys. We dead. Okay, I could go... I'm gonna go like Hex Shrinker here and go mix the damage and other stuff as well. Oh, Lucky Azir is not probably the best Azir I've seen. I was gonna say something else then, but I was like, nope, I'm gonna be nice. Azir is having a bit of a rough game. I think it's fair to say. Azir is probably not the best champion in the meta game at the moment anyway, but he's having a very rough game at this point. Lucky, this guy is like, he's playing Triforce Heads, which is actually kind of cool. Like, I love Triforce Heads. You guys know I've tried it so much on this channel already. Every time I play it, I'm pretty sure I feed though. Like, I get really far behind the lane phase and we just end up like feeding our ass off. Okay, well, thanks, mate. Oh boy. Okay, this guy is actually kind of funny. I don't really know. He was so weird. He was like, well, he was so cool. Like, not weird, but it's weird for me when someone's like, oh my god, this made my day. And it's like, I'm just, you know, playing the game. I'm just trying to record. But yeah, it's awesome. It kind of reminds me of League Fest actually, like a lot of that stuff. Which is an event, by the way, in the UK, which I just came from. Loads of you guys actually came, and like a lot of people said, one of the things that stuck out was a lot of people were like, oh, I love your gameplay channel. That like, people would make comments about it. Someone told me to stop missing cannons. Someone told me like they'd made a shirt which was like #1 Janet EUS just to like tilt me, which I thought was really funny. But this stuff, like, you know, it's different, right? Like, it's not something you... Oh, I saw that one coming. It's not something you really like see very often, I guess. So kind of like made my day. It was awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go in here if I land the key, which I didn't, because I'm bad. Oh, he pushed me over the wall, you little shit. What the f... Oh, he went up. What the hell was that, man? Okay, that's game. That was annoying. I went after him and he was just like, nah. GG Lee. Thank you very much, Darius. Thank you very much. We actually had a good game today, which was good. Like, it's been long overdue. Someone in my last video today said, can you upload videos where you don't feed? Well, this one is for you, my friend. This one is for you. I hope this was much more entertaining watching me actually carry a game. Yeah, this is why I think Lee Sin is always going to be relevant. Because if you're good with him and like you pressure a lot early, like you can have a really big impact in the game. There's so many different things you can do with it. Like I could have gone more damage and just like snowballed. If we had like if we had a Darius top or a Maokai top or a Shen or something, I could have gone the damage build and I would have been okay. But with this, it's kind of like hard, I guess, to go for a full damage build when we already have a full damage team and no real like tank. Like Thresh is okay as a tank, but he's not really a tank, I guess. I actually have most gold on my team apart from the Ezreal. I'm surprised by that because I only had 120 farm. But I guess these guys actually had 136. Everyone has stopped farming apart from me, I guess. Damage wise, actually like quite a lot of damage considering we went for a tanky build, which is really cool to see. Like this build is really good. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video though. This is a pretty good example of Lee Sin, I guess. And I'm going to like try and do another one with the Ghost Spade build rather than the tank build, I guess. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.